Greetings, loyal minions, beautiful humans. Welcome to the SciShow. We have a couple of things to discuss tonight. One being the legendary heroes available in the Lucky Summon, where you can actually buy tokens and get a guaranteed 5-star. And we also have a new hero from the Outlaws family, Chao Gai. Looking very, very manly and stern. There is a deal available where you can buy the red tokens, the lucky coin that we're slowly getting through the Three Kingdoms event. So my money, $15 for 100 coins. I'm presuming in US that would probably be $9.99. And if you buy it through the web store, etc., or the Empires and Puzzles app itself, you get 125. So we've just had the 30 gem summon challenge where if you did 30 gem pulls, you got a guaranteed hero out of a pool of 10, where half of them weren't very good and the other half, so. This one's also interesting because it is only $9.99, so reasonably cheap, and you're getting a guaranteed hero out of this pool of 10. So similar, there's probably, depending on your level of play, there's probably any of the ones with the costumes are going to be great. And yeah, the others are probably lacking a little bit without a costume, but Chang'e, Sha Wu Xing, Erlang Sheng, still usable, again, depending on your level. Z's pretty good. So, I mean, there's only really a couple that aren't pretty good still, and they're still decent. So, yeah, that's probably not a bad way. As I said, it's easier than the 30 gem summon. Yeah, could be a decent way for you to get a hero, but yeah, if you do, best of luck. I'm not going to review them. You can't pick which one you want. So, but yeah, there's a fair decent chance there. It is unfortunate they don't all have the costumes, but as I said, even the ones without costumes are still usable depending on your level. So especially if you're reasonably cheap to play and don't have a great roster, that could be a way of getting something good. Especially, it's probably good timing. They've got the hero coach available, so you might be able to grab one of these. I think they are old enough for the hero coach. So bloody hard to know now. But yeah, make sure you check that out before you jump in and do it. Anyway, on to the new hero, Chao Gai. Here's a cleric which gives mana shield, which is fantastic. Well, it's not fantastic, but it's pretty good. Chance to resist those negative mana effects. Defense up. Aether talent, reasonably good. Just a little bit of extra defense for 6 turns. Jump into the family bonus. So we have seen these heroes released not too long ago. And they get a critical chance. The reason they get the critical chance is because their special skills also deal extra damage based on critical. So keep that in mind. So bonus for 1, 2, or 3 heroes is a 50, 60, or 70% critical chance. Yeah, straight up. Even for one, you've got a 50% critical chance. Helps out for the special skill, so we'll just keep that in mind. Cleanse on critical special attack. When this character scores a critical hit with their special skill, they safely cleanse a latest status ailment from all allies. This effect can activate once per turn, so that's very good. Seeing this guy is very fast as well means he can almost be used as a bit of a cleanser. At a pinch, especially against those annoying Untold Tales 2 heroes with the burn and the ice. With this guy just going off reasonably quickly, just a chance to cleanse those all the time. So that's fantastic. Keeping in mind, he only cleanses 1 cleansable ailment from each ally, though. Righteous Rebellion. When this character's special skill hits a character that had higher current HP, gain 20% boosted health. When the character is hit by a special skill of a character that had higher current HP, gain 20% mana. Each of these effects can activate once per turn. That's something I actually don't notice happening. I have Liu Q And I just don't really notice that happening very often, but it obviously is, so that's good. Special skill hits a character that had higher HP, gain 20% boosted health. And if you hit by a special skill of an enemy that had higher current HP, you gain 20% mana. That's the good one, getting the mana. But yeah, nice little bonus there. As I said, I personally haven't noticed it that much, so I don't think it makes a huge difference, but it is there and is good. Resist bleed damage, so innate resistance against bleed. So also helping me out there. He is looking very, very cool, to be honest. I do like the look of this guy. His sword is humongous. It actually, sorry, that wasn't even supposed to sound strange. It's got a huge handle. It reminds me, I was away over the weekend and I was at a little touristy place. For whatever reason, there was a toilet brush in the toilet. This is such a weird story, but I don't know if I'm presuming you know what a toilet brush is. But this thing had like a handle on it. It was like 3 foot long. It was huge. Like, it was obviously made for people who had a bad back or something and couldn't be bothered bending it. Anyway, it was humongous. This thing is reminding me of that. Anyway, stats very even, as we can see. Exact same attack and defense, 1242. Decent HP, over 3,000 fully done. That power of 1594. Special skill, advice from beyond. Anyway, very fast. Special skill has a chance to deal critical hits, so we know that we just read about the critical. They deal 50% more damage. So, very nice. Deals 420% damage to the target, so pretty small snipe, but very fast. Casts full removal on the caster. So it affects all status effects, growth and wither, removes even status effects and stacks that are otherwise undispellable. So similar to Sable the Fox. The caster shifts in their ghost form for 2 turns. When the ghost form expires, all allies get 40% critical chance for 2 turns. This effect is undispellable. While in ghost form, character can't gain mana, can't be healed by special skills, but is immune to normal attacks, special skill attacks, damage dealing, passive, status effects or growth, and immune to new growth or special skill attacks, damage dealing passives, status effect and stacks, immune to new growth and wither effects. So he does a little hit, very fast, goes into hiding, can't gain mana or anything for 2 turns, comes out, gives extra critical chance for 2 turns. It's not a lot, but it is undispellable. Just trying to think, like, Sable is used on a wing and it takes her a little while to, generally, be charged. So she's only doing it, like, she's annoying because she brings someone back. This guy's just going to do a hit and then give critical. So, I mean, it's probably good if you're pairing him with other heroes in this family. But the critical hits for everyone else, it's not going to be making such a big difference unless you're going to be because they're only doing the slash attacks and they can't do criticals on their specials. So it's a little bit niche, I think. It's going to be slightly annoying because he'll set off going to Ghost, you can't hit him, comes back, has extra critical, but he's not gaining mana, so it kind of removes him off the board as well. Just trying to think of the difference on offense and defense. I think on defense, it's not going to be great. As I said, if you've got other heroes of this family, then it's going to be good if you can come back and give those the extra critical chance. Especially if, you're already getting the family bonus. So if you've got a couple, you're already getting 60 or 70%. So you're getting the extra 40%. So it's guaranteed that you're then going to hit those critical hits. And, you're then doing things like cleanse. It's interesting. I think on offense, you have that control over it. On offense, it's slightly annoying because if you going to ghost form, but then you get the tiles, like purple tiles, you're not getting any mana. So, yeah, that's a little annoying there. So I don't think he's going to be anything fantastic. He's definitely going to be annoying in certain times when he hits you, goes into hiding. You might not be able to, a couple of turns comes back and he's there, and you haven't been able to sort of do anything. He's just going to charge up reasonably quickly and then smack you again and hide. But I just don't see it being that fantastic. Yeah, that's my opinion. So he's like a 3 foot long toilet brush. Very bloody handy in the right scenario. Going to be slightly annoying. I mean, you can pick it up and use it as a sword if you need to, or no one likes being hit with a toilet brush. But yeah, it's not something you'd be sort of going out of your way to try and get, in my opinion. There we go. If you are doing any pulls, let me know your thoughts. As always, I love hearing other people's thoughts. It'll definitely be interesting seeing him in action. But I don't think he's fantastic. Very good. Any new hero is very good. If you are doing pulls, best of luck. Hope you get the hero you're looking for. If you enjoy what I'm doing, gently press that subscribe button, give your kitty a scritch for me, and have a bloody good one.